Hello, and welcome back to my channel, Men with Mare. Okay, you all, I'm gonna do one of my favorite songs from the new album, Midnights, and it's Glitch. I love this one. This song, there's something so sensual about it, but so sweet and delicate, and it's been requested. Let's get right on into it.
We were supposed to be just friends. You don't live in my part of town, but maybe I'll see you out some weekend. Depending on what kind of mood and situationship I'm in, and what's in my system.
This already gives me the feels that these two have met up, maybe hooked up. Maybe I'll see you out depending on mood she's in, what type of situationship, which is interesting. It doesn't sound like there is a relationship, but it's like a situation is going on, and what's in her system. So I think that implies there could be under the influence of some kind, something in her system. Sometimes whenever you drink too much, you will put on drunk goggles, is what they say. And sometimes you hook up with people that you didn't expect to hook up with, or when you wake up the next day, you're like,
ooh, had my drunk goggles on last night.
And the only reason I really say this is I say this because I've worked in university settings, and I've worked a lot in college counseling centers, and so many students I would work with would talk about this experience, so then I'd have to provide some education for them on the effects of alcohol and how to manage it, but that's besides the point. And when she says, what's in my system, it kind of sounds, make you feel like, that things are a little hazy or a little bit, a little messed up, maybe, just gives me that vibe.
I think there's been a glitch. 5 seconds later, I'm fastening myself to you with a stitch.
It sounds like she's saying right here that 5 seconds later, she became a stage 5 clinger, which we all know is whenever somebody gets attached really quickly. And a lot of times people that are on the rebound are called this, like a stage 5 clinger. And if this is about Joe, when she met him, I think that she was on the rebound possibly, or was in a situationship, more than likely. Okay.
And I'm not even sorry, nights are so starry, blood moonlit.
To talk about the blood moon lit, because if you watch some of my videos, you know that I am very into the universe and the solar system. I'm a big dork when it comes to stars and moon and the planets and crystals, and so I often wear this little guy, so this is my little moon necklace, and if you can see it clearly, there's a little face in there. If you can see that, yeah, he's my little full moon guy that I like to keep with me. So I love everything about moons. I truly do. She's talking about the sky is blood moon lit. The really cool thing about blood moons, it's typically when air molecules within the Earth's atmosphere, they scatter out a lot of the blue. And so then you're just left with seeing the remaining light, which reflects a nice red glow. And the red glow is from the dust or the haze, lavender haze, but the dust or haze that's in the sky. And I feel like this is some type of metaphor, because when you think about having the blues or feeling really down or feeling like things aren't going to work out for you, the atmosphere, it scatters out anything that's like the blue light, and it leaves it with the red, the blood red, which I think is a color that signifies passion to some degree. Another meaning about a blood moon is there is this myth, there's this saying out there that the blood moon is typically a symbol of the beginning of the end of times. This originates from the book of Joel, and it says that the sun will turn into darkness and the moon into blood for the great and terrible day the Lord comes. And as much as I don't think she's connecting this back to something religious, if you think about it from this context, that it's the beginning of the end of times, that might have been when she met him, when she was being canceled or her career was really suffering. It probably felt like the beginning of the end to her of her life or her career in some way. Or you could look at it as a new beginning and the end of bad relationships. So there's multiple meanings here, and I just find it so beautiful, and I'm I'm just such a dork when it comes to this kind of stuff. I love the effects of things on the moon and the sky. The moon impacts the tides, and I
Go on and on and on and on and on.
so I'll stop myself because I don't want this video to be too long.
It must be counterfeit. I think there's been a glitch.
So she's saying, I think that this had to have been fake. Otherwise, there's a glitch. There's something off. There's something wrong here. But let's keep going.
I was supposed to sweat you out.
Sweat you out. I think she's saying that it was supposed to be just, you know, for fun, maybe a one-night stand. She's supposed to just, you know, sweat him out from some
physical activity.
I don't know.
Of glorious happenings of happenstance on someone else's playground.
So it sounds as if they might have both been maybe in a relationship or in a situation or dating some people. So it's just like it's a glorious happening of happenstance, but it's on somebody else's playground. That's why I think that they were seeing someone else at the time. So maybe they were doing something that they weren't supposed to do, but it still happened and they got connected.
It's been 2,190 days of our love blackout. The system's breaking down.
Okay, I had to look this one up. 2,190 days. So when this was released, that would equal about 6 years. And I think that they've been together for about 6 years. Okay, let's keep going.
I think there's been a glitch. 5 seconds later, I'm passing in myself to you with a stitch. And I'm not even sorry. That's just so starry, blood moonlit. It must be counterfeit. I think there's been a glitch. A brief interruption, a slight malfunction. I'd go back to wanting dudes who give nothing. I thought we had no chance.
She didn't think this was going anywhere, that maybe they were just friends or they would just, you know, hang out with each other here and there. She just thought this wasn't real. This was just going to pass by. This is one of those relationships that's not going to really turn into anything or amount to anything. But she was wrong. She thought, you know, she's going to go back to the dudes that give her nothing, the guys that, you know, didn't really treat her very well. She thought, you know, this is just like a one-off. This can't be true. This person can't treat me well. He's gonna go back probably with the person that he was with and not want to be with her. And then that means that she'd have to go back to these guys that give her nothing, that do not know her worth.
Okay.
Let's keep going.
Dudes who give nothing, I thought we had no chance. And that's romance. Let's dance. Glitch. 5 seconds later, I'm passing in myself to you with a stitch. And I'm not even sorry. That's just so starry, blood moonlit. It must be counterfeit. There's been a glitch.
I love it. It's such a good song. It just feels really like sensual and romantic and just so sweet. Sweet. This makes me think of the song Paper Rings when she says, I hate accidents except when we went from friends to this. And a glitch is kind of like an accident. It's a malfunction. And so she didn't see it coming that they were going to go from friends to lovers and committed partners. And it's so beautiful. It's just awesome. So I hope you all enjoyed this as much as I did. I have a feeling I might have embarrassed myself with how much I was moving and singing along to this, but whatever. Who cares anymore? The older that I get,
The less I care.
so I'm gonna just post this and try not to worry about it. Anyways, all right. Sending love to you all. Take care. Bye-bye.
I think there's been a glitch. 5 seconds later, I'm fastening myself to you with a stitch.